It's pretty amazing when you think about it. How just a single letter in the Quran can literally be the difference between, well, eternal punishment and God's love. It sounds wild, but it's one of the best examples of the incredible precision of the Arabic language. Today, we're going to unravel one of these exact linguistic puzzles. Okay, so let's just dive right in. We've got two words. They sound almost identical, right? But one of them leads to hellfire and the other leads to God's love. So what's going on here? What's the secret that's hidden inside these letters? Just look at this. It's night and day. On one side, the Quran says the Qasitan are going to be fuel for hell. That's a terrifying fate. And on the other side, it says God loves the Muqsitin. You couldn't get more opposite outcomes, and yet the words are so similar. How is that even possible? All right, let's break this down. We'll start with the first group, al-Qasitun, the ones who are destined to be firewood for hell. The context here is just absolute condemnation. Okay, so the secret starts to unravel when you look at the root verb. Al-Qasitun comes from the verb qasata. And what does that mean? It means to be unjust, to deviate from the right path, to wrong other people. So, simply put, the Qasitun are the unjust ones, the wrongdoers, the tyrants. Now it kind of makes sense why their fate is so harsh, right? So that's group number one. Now let's flip over to the other side of the coin, the second group, al-Muqsitin. These are the ones who are beloved by God, described in the context of fairness and justice. Okay, let's put them side by side so you can really see. Qasitin, Muqsitin. Can you spot it? It's super subtle, isn't it? There's just one letter added at the beginning and a small change in the vowels. But that one little letter, it changes absolutely everything. So what is it? What causes this huge shift in meaning? Well, let's zoom in on that very first letter. It's the alif with a hamza on top. This single character right here holds the entire key to solving our puzzle. So, in Arabic linguistics, this has a name. It's called the hamza of removal, or hamzat al-izala, and it's such a fascinating tool. When you pop this hamza onto the beginning of certain verbs, it does the exact opposite of what the original root meant. It basically removes or negates the meaning. And here's where the magic happens. You start with that root verb qasata, which means to be unjust. Then you add that hamza of removal, and it becomes aqsata, and that literally means to remove injustice. So what does it mean to remove injustice? Well, it means to be fair, to be just. See? It completely flips the meaning on its head. And when you lay it all out like this, the contrast is just wow. The Qasit is unjust. The Muqsit removes injustice. One is a wrongdoer heading for hell. The other is a fair person loved by God. All because of one powerful, tiny little letter. It's incredible. Now, you might be thinking, okay, that's a really cool trick. But is this just a one-off thing, a linguistic curiosity? Or is this hamza of removal a consistent rule in the language of the Quran? Well, let's take a look at another example. Let's look at this really powerful scene from the Quran. This is when Satan is talking to his followers in hell, and he tells them, I cannot be a mushrik for you. And that word, mushrik, guess what? It uses the exact same linguistic principle. You can see the same pattern at work. The root here is sarah, a scream. You add that same hamza of removal, and it becomes asrakha, which means to remove a scream. So a musrakh is someone who removes your screams, someone who helps you, an aider, a rescuer. So Satan is saying, I can't rescue you and you can't rescue me. It's hopeless. So there you have it, side by side. Aqsata is to remove injustice. Asrakha is to remove a scream. It's not a fluke, it's a consistent, elegant rule that just shows you the depth and precision of the Quranic language. It's a feature, not a bug of its beautiful design. So let's just do a quick recap of what we've discovered. The Qasitun are the unjust. The Muqsitun are those who remove injustice, the truly just people. And the entire difference comes down to that one tiny but powerful prefix, the hamza of removal, which completely flips the meaning of the word. It's just a powerful reminder of how precise and layered the language of the Quran really is. And honestly, this is just scratching the surface. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If a single letter can hold the weight of the difference between heaven and hell, how many other profound subtleties, how many other layers of meaning are just nestled in the verses of the Quran, waiting for us to explore them?